CBSE Biology, Class 10, Chapter 6, Life Processes.
Let us learn the biology chapters through questions and answers, which most of the students like. Note that PG here is for page, PR for paragraph, and questions are in yellow color, while answers in white color. What are the two different pathways of anaerobic respiration? The pyruvate is converted into lactic acid, which is a 3-carbon molecule. This buildup of lactic acid in our muscles during sudden activity causes the muscle cramps. The pyruvate may be converted into ethanol and carbon dioxide. This process takes place in yeast and it is called fermentation process. Distinguish exothermic and endothermic. To write this answer, make a table, 2 columns, one exothermic, another endothermic. Exothermic, first point, the chemical reactions accompanied by the release of energy. Endothermic, first point, the chemical reactions accompanied by the absorption of energy. Exothermic, second point, respiration is example. Endothermic, second point, photosynthesis is example. Why exchange of gases by plants differ during day and night? At night, when there is no photosynthesis occurring, CO2 elimination is the major exchange activity going on. During the day, CO2 generated during respiration is used up for photosynthesis process. Hence, there is no CO2 release. Instead, oxygen release is the major event at this time. Why animals evolved different breathing organs? Animals have evolved different breathing organs for the uptake of oxygen from the environment in which they live and for getting rid of the carbon dioxide produced. The animals on land, the terrestrial animals, can breathe the oxygen in the atmosphere, but the animals that live in water, the aquatic animals, need to use the oxygen remains dissolved in water. Why rate of breathing in aquatic organisms is faster than terrestrial organisms? Terrestrial animals can breathe the oxygen in the atmosphere, but animals that live in water, aquatic, need to use the oxygen dissolved in water. Since the amount of dissolved oxygen is fairly low compared to the amount of oxygen in the air, the rate of breathing in aquatic organisms is much faster than that seen in terrestrial organisms. You can observe the fish in aquarium to understand this. How is the inner surface of breathing organs of terrestrial organisms and why? Since the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide has to take place across this respiratory surface, this surface is very fine and delicate, and in order to protect this surface, it is usually placed within the body. So, there have to be passages that will take air to this area. Why there are rings of cartilage in our throat? Rings of cartilage are present in the throat. These ensure that the air passage does not collapse.